Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in a building, baby. We going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video. So let's talk about Growing Up Hip Hop LA on the upcoming season tonight, which we will be reviewing tonight, baby. It's going down. It seems like Damon Dash, he is pissed. He done actually just he felt a certain type of way about his daughter Ava writing a declaration on him for his former ex Rachel Roy, and he is not happy with the situation because he wants to see his daughter Tahula. I was like, damn, it's going down. And it seems like, you know, Damon Dash is actually having a respectable, decent conversation with his son Boogie, because you already know Damon Dash done dog Boogie out like it was nobody's business, talking about his business, basically talking about he changed his diaper last week on the episode before last, you know, putting his business out in the street that he is strung out, he's on drugs, he was laying up in the front of the 7-Eleven, he be leaving drugs all the way all around the house and everything, and somebody could have picked up the drugs and took it, and basically he kicked him out. But he also did put him in a rehab facility basically to get help. And we also know that Boogie said that he is not going to let his father be a part of any of his businesses, because if he do, his father's going to try to take claim and name of it and act like it's his business, his idea. So therefore he can't work with his father. And that's the same thing his daughter Ava said. But Damon Dash is feeling a certain type of way, and it's kind of like, ooh, Damon sitting down talking to Boogie about a personal issue, a personal matter, a family issue, and he got respect for Boogie. I was like, hey, it seems like Damon Dash and Boogie are on the same page again. I was like, okay, that's good that you respecting your son again, but you kind of slightly dissed him, telling him he ain't judge or jury. Get Ava in the room, like his opinion don't matter. And you can see that Boogie is very nervous still, and he's intimidated by his father. And also Boogie said his father was a trigger of him doing drugs, because he could never, you know, step in his father's shoes or basically make his father proud and have his father love him unconditionally without taking shots at him or being disappointed or disapprove of him. But I know Damon Dash has something to do with Boogie getting clean. That hard love, that tough love that helped Boogie get clean, because Boogie is clean, baby. Boogie ain't on them drugs, baby. So it is what it is with that situation. So it seems like Boogie and Damon Dash is going to sit down and have this conversation, and it's going to be like, you know, Damon Dash is feeling a certain type of way about his daughter Ava, and Boogie is actually going to Damon Dash to ask him questions about what's going on with the situation, because I'm hearing Ava's side, I'm hearing your side, and I believe Boogie wants to be there for his sister Ava, because Boogie has been on the other side of the door when Damon Dash slammed that door in his face, baby. But now they're back on good terms. So Damon Dash said, you know, Ava don't want to be in the middle of the situation. She don't want to be in the middle of this custody battle with me trying to see my daughter. I'm a good father. He was like, damn, she's accusing me of being a bad dad. I'm not a bad dad, basically. He says he has tough love, but he says his daughter Ava is very disrespectful. He says she is so disrespectful. And he said, you know what? She treats me like I'm somebody in the street, baby. She talks to me, and, you know, I'm trying to talk to her and have a conversation with her. She just going to drive off and just speed off and just, you know, just drive off while I'm trying to have a conversation with her. And my car that I brought her. So you already know that Damon Dash is going to tell you he brought you this, he brought you that, and he did that. He was like, she got the nerve to drive off in the car that I brought her. She's treating me very disrespectful. She drove off on me like I'm like white people disrespectful. I was like, no, Dame and Dash didn't say that it was white people disrespectful the way his daughter done drove off on him. I was like, you're comparing your daughter being emotional and upset with you to white people disrespecting you. I was like, damn, Dame, you always tough. You need to smile. You need to chillax. You need to relax for a little bit. You need to calm down. You take everything so personal to the heart, baby. And I know sometimes we got to, because this is a cold, cruel world out here. But damn, Dame. And Dame is basically saying, like, you know, she's very disrespectful. I was like, But we also heard what Ava said. Ava said that she does not want Dame to be around her little sister Tahula, because she doesn't think he's a good father at all. And she's not really feeling Dame at all. But damn, why are you riding around in Dame's car that he brought you? Who paid for your college, baby? So, Boogie was like, yo, I'm just sitting here trying to have a conversation with you, trying to hear both sides of the story. Damon Dash was like, who are you? Get her in the room. You ain't the judge. You ain't the jury. And it was like, you know what? Come on. And then, Boogie was like, well, I'm just trying to hear both sides of the story. I just wanted to find out what's going on because Ava was crying when I was talking to her and everything. And she feels like she's in the middle because, Dame, you be using her to go back and forth to tell her mother this and her mother that. And when she doesn't, you bark at her, and Ava doesn't want to be barked at like you bark at other people. So Dame was like, if she didn't want to be in the middle of it, why did she write a letter of declaration against me in court so I couldn't see my daughter? Now, what kind of shit is that? Basically, Damon said, if you didn't want to be involved in it, then why you put yourself in it? I guess she's trying to protect her sister, baby. And she feels like, Dame, that you ain't it. And Dame says he is not going to deal with any of his children disrespecting him, point blank, period. Not at all. He was, once they have children, then they can tell me something. But until then, they better keep their mouth closed. And he's feeling a certain type of way. And he is not happy with Ava at all. At one point in time, he was praising Ava. He had her all on the TV, showing her off, basically making it seem like, oh, look, this is my pride and joy. And my oldest son, he ain't doing that. He ain't nothing but a drug addict. But look at the drug addict you call a drug addict, but he's not a drug addict anymore. Boogie. He's not a drug addict anymore. He's doing good. He's coming up with his own business. But he's there sitting down having a conversation with you. And he's never went to the police. He's never wrote a declaration on you at all. And you was the hardest and the toughest on him. And you disrespected him. And you pushed him down. And you put Ava on a pedestal on the show. And now look what that got you, baby. You got to sit down and talk to Boogie. And Boogie got to be the in-between between you and Ava. When you was just dissing Boogie because he wasn't going to college, Ava was going to college, you was doing the most. But look how the tables have turned. You got to sit down with Boogie, and he got to be the go-between the situation. So you guys tell me what you think about the situation. I was like, damn, it's going down. I was like, Damon Dash is a trip when he said, she's white people disrespectful. I was like, yo, Dame, you taking this too personal. But you also know that Boogie said that when he was a little child, he used to go spend the weekends with his father. He'll go back and forth to his mom's house and then back to his father's house. And he said one time he went to his father's house and he never went back to his mother's house. And that was very traumatic for him. And he used to cry in the shower. He used to have nightmares. He used to cry at night and everything else like that. So that could have a reason why Boogie was also using drugs, because he felt like he was kidnapped from his mother. So you guys tell me what you think about the situation. Peace. I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top, baby. Please hit that like button and subscribe, horny baby.